Hey, good people. So, one of the lessons that I learned recently is coming from the scripture where it says that safety is in the multitude of counsel. So, God has sent us in our lives destiny helpers. He's sent us mentors, wise counsel, friends. And what I'm learning is it is important to use them wisely. Because God has sent them into your lives to help you. And recently I made a decision or whatever, and it's like I made my decision and then I presented it to my wise counsel. And eventually, like, my decision, it didn't work out. And when I went back to my wise counsel, some of them said that, I kind of held back from what I really wanted to say because I didn't want to take away from your happiness at the moment. But they said deep down they knew that something wasn't necessarily right. And then it hit me that, like, before you make your decision, it may be wise to bring it to them and ask for their full opinion. Because if you present it to them with your mind already made up, it could hinder them really sharing how they truly feel, because then they're going to use wisdom that is going to fall on deaf ears. But if you go ahead and present it to them beforehand, then you can really obtain the information that they're anointed to give you, really. And of course, that also applies to God. Like, before we make our decisions, before we move anything, we should always run it by Him with an open heart, willing to really hear His voice, really willing to know His will over our will. But if we have gone to God, or we're going to God on a decision that we have already made up in our minds, in our hearts, like, oh God, this is my husband, what you think about him? Or, oh, this is the job for me, like, I already say yes. And then it's like, God, God, why is all this stuff happening? And it's like, He was like, I'm not in that. You didn't fully seek me before making your decision. So I just share that to say, seek God fully before making your decision. God has also given you wise counsel, who are extensions of His voice. Run it by them before making your decision, and stay prayed up. Thanks.